Farage Nigel Paul, Reform UK, 21,235. I therefore do hereby declare that Nigel Paul Farage is duly elected as the Member of Parliament for the Clacton constituency.
Nope.
Well, Mr. Returning Officer, all here at tendering. It's over 30 years ago that I fought my first parliamentary by-election, and I've fought lots of them over the years, and I've had big successes in European elections and perhaps less so under first past the post, which is a very demanding, very demanding problem for smaller parties. I think what Reform UK has achieved in those just few short weeks is truly extraordinary. It's not just disappointment with the Conservative Party. There is a massive gap on the centre-right of British politics, and my job is to fill it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Westminster is just completely out of touch with ordinary people. It says to me that my plan is to build a mass national movement over the course of the next few years. This Labour government will be in trouble very quickly. We will now be targeting Labour votes. We're coming for Labour.
What you gonna do when we come for you now?
You know, Labour have won this election without any enthusiasm at all, and we'll now be going after the Labour vote.
What do you think about Lee Anderson?
Lee Anderson.
Bloody good rep.
Do you know what? Lee Anderson has won because he had the courage to jump to reform. There are many Conservative MPs who tonight will lose their seats because they lack that courage. And the really big message is this. Geographically now in most of the country, a vote for the Conservatives actually splits our vote and is a vote for Labour. The argument they've used against us can never be used again.
Would you like to be leader of the Conservative Party now, Mr. Farage?
Conservative Party?
Yeah.
What a ghastly bunch they are. I wouldn't want to join them. How awful. I've got to get rid of a few idiots that found it too easy to get on board. They will all go. They will all go. This will be a non-racist, non-sectarian party. Absolutely. And I give my word on that.
Mr. Farage, this is your 8th time trying.
Ish.
It looks like you're going to be elected
Ish.
in the face of a Labour landslide. What are you going to do in Parliament to represent Reform UK voters?
Well, obviously speak up, obviously provide a challenge to a Labour government, something the Conservatives won't be able to do. They're so split down the middle. I mean, they spent the last 4 years fighting each other. Goodness knows what they'll be like in opposition. But this is the point I'm making. It isn't just what we do in Parliament that matters. It isn't just what we do in our constituencies that matter. It's about building a mass movement. And if you think back to why Brexit happened, it was because a big grassroots movement through UKIP and other groups developed. So that's the plan.
Any working with the Conservatives?
I can't see that in a hurry.
Not at all, ruling it out?
Well, and I can't see why I would. I mean, who are they? What do they stand for?
Do you regret that you're even having to answer questions about how racist your party might be?
I'm not even going to answer that. It's so insulting.
Nigel Farage, at PMQs, what would be your first question?
Oh, that'll depend on where we are. I'm guessing by the time of the first PMQs that I get a chance, I'm guessing the boats will be coming across the channel in droves. So I expect it may be around that issue.
You said this was a message to Labour. What is your message directly to Sir Keir Starmer?
My message would be that unless you control immigration, and if you dare take us closely back to the European Union, you will find yourself in 2029 in big electoral trouble. We are now after Labour, make no mistake.
What you gonna do when we come for you now?
So this is it, guys. Member of Parliament. So I shall have to read and memorise all of this by tomorrow morning. Not much chance of that. Good afternoon, everybody. On the 3rd of June, Thank you, mate. Where are you from? Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah. Are you downwind of a couple already? You've had a bigger lunch than I've had. God, he must be screaming. He's absolutely steaming, isn't he? That's all right. There's still plenty of beer left in the pub, mate. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Lots of love. On the 3rd of June, I decided that I would not I decided I would not. Boring! 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 Well, this is good preparation for the House of Commons, I suppose, isn't it? Very good preparation. It's going to be very lively in there, isn't it? Oh, do buck up, really, please, love. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm enjoying this. Bye, darling. Have a lovely day. Not enough. Any more for any more?
Actually, yes.
I mean, we haven't organised this very well, have we? He was very angry. Oh, dear. Listen, mate, you'll have a stroke. You'll have a stroke. You'll do yourself a nasty, mate, honestly. You'll have a stroke if you go on like this. Well, we'll find out later whether they're actors. And whether they worked in conjunction with Channel 4. It's just been on for hours. I'm fine. As I say, they may well be actors. They may well be actors. We've seen this before, but Channel 4, of course, had absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. The anger. Well, at least they're showing their anger in public. The political establishment are in fear in private as to what happened last night with those results in the elections.
There are 5 of us. Luckily, Lee
Bloody good rep.
knows where we're going. Otherwise, we would be completely and utterly lost. If anything goes wrong today, it's down to Lee Anderson.
I now call the leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker-elect, thank you very much indeed. We are the new kids on the block. We have no experience in this Parliament whatsoever, even though some of us have tried many times over the years previously to get here. So we can't judge you from working in this place, but we can judge you from the way the outside world sees you. I don't just mean the United Kingdom, I mean the world, because Prime Minister's Questions time is global box office politics, and it's pretty clear to everybody that you act with great neutrality, that you have brought tremendous dignity to the role as Speaker, so we absolutely endorse you entirely for this job. And it is, I must say, in marked contrast to the little man that was there before you.
To claim what is yours.
And besmirched the office so dreadfully, in doing his best to overturn the biggest democratic result in the history of the country. We support you, sir, fully.